Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FGO roll video. Today, to no one's surprise, we are rolling for Bazett. So she was announced 3 or 4 days ago, I believe. It was Sunday, I think, on the last JP livestream. However, unlike most of the live streams, she wasn't released like immediately after. So we've had a couple days to kind of like get prepared for her. I'm going to start with these 18 tickets, and then I'm going to like round it up to 20 with my Saint Quartz. And then I'll see how I'm feeling from there as to whether or not I want to keep rolling. Please don't. Please don't. Okay. So like I want Bazett, but I also don't want to be like public enemy #1 on the internet. So I would prefer to get her, but not in the very first roll. But actually what I mainly want is that 5-star craft essence. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It has, I believe it's Morgan and Fairy Tristan. It is one of the best CEs in the game art-wise. I absolutely adore it. So I'm really hoping to at least get a couple copies of that. If we get close to like MLBing it in like the course of these 20 rolls, which is very hopeful thinking, but if that happens, then I'll probably keep rolling. Even if we get like 3 copies, I'll keep rolling. And, oh, that's the 4-star CE. So I haven't seen that yet. That's actually really gorgeous. Wow. I think they only showcased the 5-star CE on the live stream. So this is my first time seeing this. But Bazett herself is really cool. I believe she has a counter mechanic similar to that 1 0-star. I can't remember his name. You have to excuse me. I literally just woke up, so my brain's not fully functioning yet. But yeah, super excited. I think her kit mainly revolves around dealing crit damage. I briefly looked at it on Game Press. I believe she has like 2 crit steroids, a buster steroid, a quick steroid, and then I believe her MP is quick. I believe the way her MP works is that you activate it by actually using the MP, and then for that turn, anything that attacks you has like a counter attack or triggers like a counter attack that she then does. And from what I've seen, it seems pretty strong. We knew she was probably going to have some kind of like counter attack mechanic, but I think people were worried it was going to be really underwhelming. And please God, I like 2030s are never bad, but like of all the general pool 5-star CEs, that is the one I need the least right now. Like, I have 1 copy of Black Grail. I have 1 copy of the 1 CE that gives you MP gain per turn. I can't remember the name right now. That is my 6th copy of 2030. Which, I mean, like, a 6th copy, I guess, is pretty good, because now I can throw the MLB one on someone, and then throw another one on top of that. So, like, I actually functionally have 2 now. But in my experience, you usually only need the 1. So, see, like, the 6 copy is just more or less useless. I really want to get a MLB Black Grail on this account, because I have one on NA and it feels amazing. I would love one on JP, but I have only managed to get a single copy of Black Grail. And I forget the name of the other one that has a similar effect, the one where it's like a 50% MP damage up instead of the 80%. But I've been using that instead because I think it's better to use that at MLB than it is to use a, you know, Black Grail that is only level 20. I actually have that one at level 100. What my plans are is when I finally do MLB Black Grail, I'm going to feed that to the Black Grail to then get it to level 100. Because realistically, once I have the Black Grail, I'm just never going to use that again. Like, honestly. I also saw Karen got a, I believe, an MP buff. I haven't seen what it does yet, but I'm very happy about that. It's taken me an entire year, but I've just now finished raising my Karen. All her skills are 10, 10, 10 finally. So having her get a little buff is nice. Her MP damage was kind of underwhelming. So I'm hoping it's either a buff to her MP damage, just like in general, or a buff to one of these steroids she gets from her MP. It would be really nice if they made it so, I believe her overcharge effect is that she gains NP damage up, but it only lasts for 1 turn. I think a really good buff would be if they changed that to 3 turns. Again, I'm not saying that's what they did. I'm just saying that's what I hope they did. I believe this should be rolls 18, 19, and 20. Or excuse me, rolls 20, 21, and 22. Yeah, that's correct. Because these are 11 numbers. Yeah. These are supposed to be arcs, St. Courts, but I really want that CE. Like, I really, really want that CE. If I had gotten a single copy of the CE, I would have just cut my losses there. But I really want a copy of that. I would like to get Bazett. Like, since we're already using the St. Courts, I think I'm going to use them all because I love gimmicky gameplay mechanics like the one she has. So I am willing to roll for her, but here's like the problem. I keep starting, quote unquote, my savings for Arc, and then a banner comes out, and then I immediately spend it. And I need to, like, commit at some point. Because here's what's going to happen. Even if she comes out at the end of the year, I still need to save St. Courts for the anniversary. Because chances are, when the anniversary rolls around, that's going to have something, like, game-changing that I'm going to burn all my St. Courts for. So I need to start saving now, so that after I burn all the St. Courts I get from the anniversary, I still have some left over for Arc. You know, assuming Arc isn't the anniversary servant, but she doesn't strike me as an Annie servant, so I don't think she would be. By the way, I've been paying very little attention to the rolls, so I apologize for my lack of commentary on the rolls themselves. I actually have RuneScape open on an alternate tab right now, and I've kind of been playing that. But considering we're reaching the end of our St. Courts, I'm going to try to pay a little more attention to the rolls now. I don't think we've gotten anything of note. I think the only thing rate up we got was the 4-star CE. I'm not even sure if we got the 3-star CE yet, to be honest. Oh, come on, Bazett. My Karen wants someone to play with, please. Speaking of Karen, I am so glad she's finished now. The reason I haven't finished her is not because I didn't care enough to finish her. I actually like Karen a lot. The reason I didn't finish her is because, and I'm sorry to bring this topic back up for the 100th time on my JP videos, but she's a quick servant. I didn't have Scotty. Had all these other good things on my account. It just seemed kind of pointless to work on her. And that sadly, that's 90% of my JP commentary. There's a 4-star CE again. But 90% of my JP commentary is me complaining about how I don't have Scotty. And now that I have her, 90% of it is me going to be me gloating that I have Scotty. So really nothing's changed there, but that has opened the door for a lot of servants. Especially Karen, because Karen's damage was kind of underwhelming already. Someone like Fairy Tristan, for example, I could still use, because Fairy Tristan's damage by itself is really good. So, you could throw her in with, Castoria, and she would... Archer. Okay, so, oh, please make up for it. 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 That's not what making up for it looks like. At least don't be another 5-star. I will lose my shit, okay? So, here's my thing. In these amount of rolls, I want Bazett, but I'm happy to get any 5-star. Because I understand in this amount of rolls, you're lucky to get any 5-star. I barely have any of the general pool 5-stars on my JP account. They gave me the one that I do have a copy of already. And 2, they gave me the one I am least likely to ever use. I do not want Artemis. Please, if you had given me literally anyone else, I would be so happy right now. but you give me the one servant I have and will probably not use. Wow, these rolls are just... The rolls are good, actually. It's just the fact that we're not hitting anything that's rate up is bad. We haven't gotten the 5-star CE at all, despite getting many 5-star CEs. And we missed our 5-star, the like 80% chance to get Bazett right there, which at least that would have made the rolls good. Wow, okay, so. I guess my luck from the New Year's couldn't last forever, so I am going to quickly, I'm probably going to black this out, but I am going to quickly buy a single Saint Quartz and do this daily summon. I don't think it will amount to anything, because unlike everyone else, it seems, I rarely get anything from these rolls. Like, very rarely. But, considering what I'm mainly looking for is the CE, I do think it's worth doing. So, come on, CE. It's a CE, but it's not the one I'm looking for. Well, these rolls kind of blew, to be honest. But, I mean, it is what it is. If you guys are rolling for her, I wish you the best of luck. And I will see you guys again in the next one. Later.